Hey there, it's Cowboy MegaMen 2, and last guy that's left is obviously a doctor, because he got that round thing on his head. As a kid, I was sure it was a doctor. I tried to do the birds like last time, but I guess I let go of A and B too quick. Check it out, because it's MetalMan MD, we're inside a clock, which is a metaphor for the inner workings of a clock. Let's go, it's real big, and it's kind of greenish too. I guess it's all made of bronze. It would fit the bronze color of the gears and whatnot in the background, just that some of it rusted. Should take better care of your gigantic Clockwork fortress. Also, those choppy things have a face. They clearly have an immobile face, frozen in an inhuman rictus, just going for the rest of time. This is the room with the drills, well, more of a hallway. Yeah, so this is something I found out, oh, nice, about MegaMen 2, honestly, is a lot of levels are like, here's this thing with a bunch of stuff, alright, we're done, here comes the next thing with a bunch of new stuff, alright, we're done. It never dawned on me before, and I didn't get that vibe from X, but I certainly am getting it from this. I don't know why, but check it out. Here, I thought it was drills here, but I guess not. Look, the era of drills is over. Now is the era of just loading up item 2. That's item 2, it has a 2 on it. That's what it does. It's pretty great, it goes in a straight line. Never seen that before. It took a lot of time to program. Moving on, a X-axis is the hardest thing to program on all computers forever. Check out, we're not gonna fight clowns. Check it out, look at that, he has a little clown hat. That's a clown hat, right? It's a Pierrot, like it's a French clown. French clown hat, destroyed a guy, the gears is still alive! That's probably a bug. If you're smart about it, you can destroy the gear. It's a lot easier in a easy mode. And then the clown just falls through and dies, and everyone is quite sad. Check it out. He's like, whoa, I got Peter-Emies. And he's like, yo, I'm falling apart. His eyes are closed because he is sad. Because, you know, it's kind of humiliating. You know, you're going out there inside a giant clock to fight a robot boy. Then you just literally fall apart. It's like, that's not gonna look great on his curriculum vitae. That is for sure. I never liked this jump, so I'm just gonna do that. Whoa, and then I'm gonna... It's Sprinky Man! It's funny, because when he hits you, he springs around. This is my Z. Item Z is different from item 2, because it moves in a negative X-axis instead of a positive one. These differences matter, so you can't even stun him. He's just going, yeah! I gotta go to the petrol station and put gas inside of my boat! All Slinky Bots owns boat. It's one of those common things, knowledge, that people don't think about because it's so ingrained into our culture. Check it out! It's Dr. MetalMan! He's just busy doing his exercises. What? I thought you only did things if you did things. I guess if you're close, he considers that as, you know, a threat and replies in beans. I guess that makes sense. MetalMan is a boss that a lot of people do first because of how just good his weapon is. But funnily enough, like, as you can see here, he is not the easiest boss to Buster Duel. Like, far from it. Like, he doesn't do that much damage, though, so you do have some leniency, but not as much as others. Like, Airman, you can literally just fireman to death. This guy, oh, you gotta careful. Yeah, you can't outpace him, you can't out DPS him, so you have to, you know, you have to do things. And when he jumps, he puts the bottom of his foot together in the air, and that's kind of funny. It always bothered me as a kid that you can't end the stage on the middle of the stage. You're always gonna be shoved away to the side. I always thought that was an extremely impolite move from the floor, and I would request a yellow card, but fortunately football/soccer didn't exist back then. That's a pretty ugly color scheme, but it's the color scheme of the most overpowered weapon in MegaMen history! Ain't that— oh! We don't even get to return to the title screen? We're just shoved right into Dr. Wily's face, who's gonna wiggle his eyeballs for a very, very long amount of time. Look at this, though, compared to how it was in MegaMen 1. And then you got this weird half-skull castle just kind of looming on top of the mountain with an evil aura of despair all around it. And we even got a map! What's going on here? Next time, Fantasy School with MegaMen!